everyone, it's Eekie. So I'm actually back to do another tutorial today. Bam! On a roll. I figured while my wigs are drip drying in my bathroom, and I don't really have that much else to do, I was going to start cleaning up bits and pieces of my house and discovered I have a bag of flaxseed. So why not teach you guys the beauty of flaxseed heat packs and how amazing they are. So, for those of you who don't know, flaxseed can actually be heated up and reused multiple times as a nice kind of like, you know, a warm pack, a muscle relaxant, things like that, aside from being a staple in like certain types of oatmeals and things like that. So what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to take some scrap fabric that I found, and I'm going to make a little pack for it. So that we can microwave it and heat it up, and then I'll show you that process and kind of what I do for that. So let's go ahead and get started with this. I'm really excited. My last one kind of got destroyed and it didn't last very long, so we're going to double it up. We're going to double the strength of the stitch, and I'm going to have myself a heat pack for winter, and it's going to be great. I'm ready. Alright, so I think the amount of fabric that I have here, we're gonna go ahead and take just a tape measure real quick, measure out how much we have roughly. And this is probably gonna be too much, to be honest with you, but these can be whatever size, shape, however big you want them to be, so it doesn't matter. So this one's about 21 inches folded in half, so that's 42. So what I'm gonna do here, so it'll be 42, or 21 I should say, by 15. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sew this together real quick, and I'm not even bothering to change my thread. I'm just going to use a blue thread. I don't really care. It's just for me. It doesn't have to look pretty. If you're doing it as a present for somebody, you know, feel free to make it look nice. You can use anything from light muslin or cotton to either a, I've seen them made with flannel before. I would recommend against a fleece probably, but I would say a cotton or a flannel would probably, like maybe a baby flannel even, would probably be your best option for this. Also, if you don't really feel like sewing it and you want to just avoid this whole tutorial, get a long old sock, like a big white tube sock, and you can fill it in that, tie the top off. So let's just start sewing. I hope you can hear me. How are you doing today? My day has been pretty awesome. For those of you who don't know, I am actually in, I take group figure skating classes at our local ice rink, and I finally passed a level in ice skating that I was hoping to pass this past fall. That I just got too busy and I kind of ran out of, well, I ran out of cares to give. And this time around though, I was like, I'm going to pass this, I want to go into the next level. And today started off super hectic and frantic. I stayed up way too late last night going to Star Wars, which by the way, if you haven't seen it, definitely recommend go to theaters, go see it. It's Star Wars. It doesn't matter what it is. I mean, I saw episode 1 in theaters multiple times when I was a kid. It doesn't even matter if you consider it good, if you consider it bad. It is a theater movie. Go see it. Not gonna spoiler it one way or another. Just know that you will probably see Snow and I utilize our Kylo Ren, and I will have to make a new Rey outfit, but our Kylo Ren and Rey outfit's probably a little bit more this season. Just because we enjoyed the movie. It was pretty entertaining, very Disney-fied, but this isn't a Star Wars review. But anyway, so I stayed up late, I was really tired, and I got up late, showered, and I wasn't able to eat breakfast. Today was our skate test day, so I wasn't able to eat breakfast. That kind of sucked. And when I got there, our local fairgrounds is doing this winter festival. And I'm so in support of things that our community does. I absolutely love it. Except when they block off all of the parking on a day, like test day. And so I didn't get to do any of the warm-ups that I was supposed to do before I hit the ice. Just to show real quick, just sewed it together. Didn't realize this side already had a seam, this side's folded over. We're just gonna fold this in half again real quick, and then probably in half one more time just to make a tiny pillow. I'm putting all of this into a tiny pillow. Actually, I'm probably gonna cut it, but let's continue my story. So, so I get there late, miss all my warm-up. I'm pretty not thrilled, but I think to myself, you know what? It's skate class. If I have to repeat this level, I'll repeat this level. And then, so for those of you, just let me do a quick explanation. For those of you who don't know, if you're in a figure skating class, there are levels, and this goes from the time you are a little wee one up to being an adult, and then up into freestyle skating, and then at the point where you start to, if you will go competitively, the point where you start to get a private coach. I don't intend to do this by any means competitively. I just wanted to get into it as another method of performing and expression, and just a way to keep my body healthy and challenged. Even though I teach dance, sometimes you yourself need your own challenge and a way to make your body feel like it's learning something new and not just going through the motions. But anyways, so I get there and there's absolutely no parking, and I'm freaking out because I am at adult, well, I was at adult level 6, and adult level 6 is the last level that you go to before you get into what's called free skate. Free skate's where you get to start learning all of the fun things. So you get to start learning how to do toe loops, sow cows, waltz jumps, scratch spins, things like that. And then at the end of it, which is basic, or not basic, but it's a free skate 6, you actually learn how to start doing axles, which is something that I have only dreamed about, and the fact that I am halfway to that point now, like actually getting to the point where I can learn that in a year, is really awesome to me, because I've never been a very athletic person up until I got to college, to be perfectly honest with everyone on here. And so I ended up getting there late, not warming up, doing my stuff, and I felt really bad about it. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to redo this again. Oh well, you know, it happens. You know, maybe next time I'll actually wake up on time and I'll eat a balanced breakfast and I won't feel sick while I'm doing spins and all this stuff. And my coach is pretty awesome. She has seen me out on public skates. She's seen me when I'm just practicing during our open skate times. And she's like, you know what? No, you can do all of this. I've seen you do all of this. You do things that you shouldn't be doing at your level without even thinking about it. So you know what? You're passing. And I was told that at the end of my skate class, and I was so excited because I went through the whole thing just really sad and down, just like, oh well, you know, I'll go through it, I'll do it again, it'll be okay. And went through the whole thing just thinking that, being bummed, you know, my own damn fault. And just to hear that really kind of put me up, because tomorrow we're actually performing at this winter fest that's going on at our ice rink as part of our holiday extravaganza. So if you live in Missoula, come on down to Glacier Ice Rink. The show starts at 3 p.m. I don't know what the cost is. I know that there's a cost. Dress warmly. The rink is cold. It is super cold. But you'll get the opportunity to see me and a bunch of other adult skaters perform to Nat King Cole's A Christmas Song. So, you know, your good old chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Yeah, so I'm excited. It made me feel a lot better about, you know, doing practice, about feeling good about performing, which is weird because as a belly dance performer, I normally don't feel that bad about performing. I usually feel pretty good about it, and for figure skating to really kind of make me have that fear again for the first time is really, it's not a bad thing per se, I like it. I like it a lot. I like thinking of it as a challenge and not being afraid of that challenge. And I'm almost excited in a weird way to be nervous about a performance in something that I'm not used to doing a performance with. So this will be pretty slick. I'm hyped. Alright, so we got our pocket. Isn't it great? It's a cute little, sorry, I'm just making sure I'm actually doing here. So, we got our cute little pocket. I'm gonna go ahead and flip that pocket inside out. Oh look, it's a pretty little pillow pocket. Yeah. Yeah. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this gross stuff. It smells bad. For the record, flaxseed is pretty stinky. Like, not stinky in a bad way, but its odor may offend. You can substitute this with rice. You can also get essential oils and pop a couple of drops of essential oils in it as well. So we'll go ahead and open this up and just pour it in. So as you can tell, this stuff, I have it in a baggie. I actually had, this came out of a really old flax bag that my mom made years ago, and then it fell apart. And then I remade another one, and then that fell apart. So here is another attempt to make these. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just kinda, you can see that there, I'm just folding it in about, I'd say maybe a ½ inch with my fingers. So tip, pull tight, and that's what, just a trick I do is I pull tight to get it to kind of like flush like that, and then I'm just gonna pin it right there in the middle to hold it, and then we're going to put a couple pins here and just keep doing this. There's one, and there's two. So like I said, this is not going to be the prettiest bag. You're basically just making it so you can microwave it and be happy and warm. Which, as we all know, I am all about happy and warmth. Alright, so here's the fun part. We're gonna sew and try not to have all of these seeds fall out. Oh joy. Nice thing too about this seed is that you know, it's seed, it moves around, so if you need to like scrunch it more to the back here, you can. This one is probably, I'll be honest, it is most likely overfilled, but I don't care, so that's just how it is. I like to use these for muscle pains. With skating and dancing, I tend to pull muscles, or I get sore really easily. Those of you who talk to me all the time, you know I take Epsom salt baths all the time. I basically do anything I can to make it so that my body doesn't hurt, which is kind of difficult sometimes because I'm like, you know, 27, not as young as I used to be. I shouldn't be doing a lot of physical activity that I do, but you know what, I do it because I want to be healthy and want to keep my body in check for as long as I can. Alright, so we got that side nice and done. I'm just gonna do the other side because I want a little bit of symmetry here. You know,
Doesn't matter, I just want to. Yes. Heat pack. Today, the day of finishing old put off projects by Eekie. Ta-da. Alright, so here is our lovely, hideous heat pack. So I'll take you upstairs after I trim off the edges and show you how to pop in the microwave for how long, and we'll call it a video. How does that sound? How does that sound, you guys? I hope it sounds okay. Sounds pretty good. Oh, that's gonna come unraveled. Please hold. I'll meet you at the microwave.